We are.
We are scientists.
We are researchers.
We are mathematicians.
We are engineers.
We are women in engineering.
We are problem solvers.
We are collaborators.
We are friends.
We are competitors.
We are community.
We are diverse.
We are driven.
We are confident.
We are adventurous.
We are curious.
We are dreamers.
We are fun.
We are volunteers.
We are leaders.
We are entrepreneurs.
We are student athletes.
We are rocket scientists.
We are engineers.
Snowboarders.
We are safe.
We are sweet. We are ship. We are She is Emmy.
We are Goldie-Craft.
We are resilient.
We are hopeful.
We are interdisciplinary.
We are inspiring.
We are CSE.
We are CSE.
We are CSE.
We are CSE.
We are graduating.
Good evening, everyone. I am so glad to be here with all of you today after so many months apart. So, good evening again to graduates and family, faculty and staff, distinguished guests, and everyone joining us. My name is Professor Brenda Ogle, and I'm the head of our Department of Biomedical Engineering. It's my pleasure to serve today as host of our Biomedical Engineering graduation program. To the graduates, I extend my wholehearted congratulations. Through your talent, hard work, and determination, you have earned this day of recognition. To all the family and friends joining us, both near and far, and virtually, thank you for the countless ways that you supported these students as they earned their academic degrees. I have a son in college, so I know very well everything that you did. Salvador Dali once said, "A true artist is not one who is inspired, but one who inspires others." I believe the same is true for biomedical engineers. We as faculty strive to convey information, yes, but also inspire you to be trailblazers, to define new paths, new ways of thinking, new technology, and ultimately new therapeutics to change the face of medicine. And after 4 years at this very stage, we typically send you off and hope that you will inspire others to do the same. But this class, all of you, have already begun to inspire us. You rallied at breakneck speed to design and manufacture ventilators as part of the CoVentor program, protective hospital gowns through the Gown for You project, and through that you literally helped save lives. Not many classes can say that at your stage of career. You are also exceptional individuals who prioritize your community. You inspired us all to bond as a BME community by organizing a very successful food drive to strengthen our Minneapolis community. And so today, we not only celebrate your academic accomplishments, but also your success in inspiring others and the potential you have to continue to inspire in the next stage of your lives. So I'm the lucky one. I get to stand up here and share those thoughts with you today. But the rest of our faculty, many of them couldn't be here today to share with you their thoughts, well wishes, and notes of congratulations. But by the power of technology, we have captured them digitally and share these messages with you now.
Dear graduates, it has been a pleasure to be a part of your education here. You and I have studied bioelectricity and bioinstrumentation in the classroom and in the lab, then some of you have taken my biomedical optics course. I enjoyed interacting with you in and out of the classroom. Over the past few years, you have grown into biomedical engineers. Yes, full 2019 was tough, and the time after that was not easier. However, you are a strong group of students and built tough. I believe we will hear a lot of good news from you in the near future. Now it is time to celebrate your graduation. I congratulate you and your family and friends who supported you. I wish you the best in years to come.
Hey class of 21, congratulations. Seems like only yesterday, and about 1,000,000 years ago, that we were all enjoying biomechanics exams together. It's been a tough year plus, but we've made it through, and you've made it to the end. So congratulations and good luck.
Hello, and congratulations, graduating seniors and your families. As a parent of 2 high school students myself, I know that the last year and a half has been particularly challenging for students and their families. And I just want to say how impressed I am and how proud I am of all the hard work that all of you have done. I also want to say thank you to this class in particular that was with me the first time I taught the MATLAB class, BMEN 2401. It was a new experience for me, and it was really a marvelous experience. And it was a marvelous experience because I got to work with all of you. And you really gave me a chance to see all the good things that I like about teaching and about students. And you worked hard, and you stayed upbeat, and you bore with me when I was not a good teacher, and you were just a great class. It was a joy to see many of you again in biomechanics, or to have you work with me in my lab. And I just wish all of you the greatest success, and again, congratulations, and enjoy this day. Bye.
Dear graduating seniors, congratulations on finishing up your biomedical engineering degree at the University of Minnesota. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. I hope as you go off into your careers that you continue to use your creativity to inspire the next generation, to create new devices, new technologies, new approaches to really solve unmet needs in our world. Our world really needs your skill sets more than ever. I hope that you use your signals and systems knowledge. I hope you use your Arduinos in some way. And I just wanted to say again that I'm really proud of you, and I really hope that you keep in touch. So best wishes to all of you, and congratulations once again.
Well, congratulations, seniors. Really proud of you and happy for you. I think back to our time in transport, which got split up between in-person and remote. But I think through the process, I saw that you took in knowledge and hopefully not too much flowed out. And you even had some net generation of your own keen insights along the way. And that allowed you to, by satisfying the boundary conditions, come up with your own concentration profile that enabled you to get to this point where you're flexing out of the university and going off into your next phase of your career. And we just want to wish you all the very best, and we hope that you'll keep in touch. And we're very proud of you and grateful for your presence in our community for these last 4 years. Wish you all the best. Bye now.
Hello, everyone. It's an honor to be with you. Congratulations, class of 2021, on your graduation and completion of your training in biomedical engineering. It's been my pleasure to have worked with most of you. Your engineering education has been supplemented with humanities, world events, and being witness to unusual human suffering and tragedy. Little did you know when you began this journey that it would coincide with such historic events as the COVID-19 pandemic and the George Floyd murder. Some of you addressed issues of the day, including team efforts to address mHealth Fairview's shortage of hospital gowns, and others reaching out to high school students to encourage their participation in meaningful college programs. The faculty has challenged you with diverse topics, from simple shop skills to tissue regenerative techniques. And COVID-19 has challenged you with learning remotely in building interpersonal relationships via live video. You, in turn, have challenged us with the expectation that we not just teach, that we be as innovative and resourceful as possible. I'm grateful to you and your parents for placing your trust in us and making us do our part. I'm also grateful to the university for providing the funds and leadership required the past 18 months to see this through. Unlike any other graduating class in recent memory, your understanding of the need to be involved in our community and change it for the better is apparent. Whatever your vocation and lifestyle, you will have a keen eye for doing what is right and speaking up when something is wrong. The baton is now in your hands to find personal enjoyment and reward in your vocation. Improve the lives of your family. Give back by helping those less fortunate, and to escalate harmony in the world. I wish you the very best in this challenge. Have a great summer. Take care.
Hello, BME class of 2021. I didn't have the opportunity to teach most of you since I was on sabbatical in spring 2019, which is when most of you took thermo. But I wouldn't miss this opportunity to congratulate you on your graduation under these exceptionally challenging circumstances that none of us could have imagined just over a year ago. Your perseverance through the pandemic is certainly a skill that will serve you well as you go forward in your career. As engineering graduates, you are excellent problem solvers. And specifically as biomedical engineers, you're going to help tackle current and future global health problems with great skill and compassion. With your education, you can make a significant impact in the world, and I know you will make us proud. Congratulations to you, your family, and your friends on this wonderful and memorable occasion.
Hey graduates, Professor Tranquillo here. Congratulations, congratulations, and congratulations. Benjamin Franklin once said, out of adversity comes opportunity. Well, after persevering through a pandemic to get to graduation, you have a whole lot of opportunity coming. So seize on the special ones, keep on learning, and best wishes in your next endeavor.
To the class of 2021, congratulations. Despite so many challenges, you've made it. I wish you all the best in your future career and in life. Please stay in touch with us. We would love to hear from you in the future and see how you're doing. Good luck.
Seniors, this is Professor Wood saying congratulations. You guys have persevered through probably the toughest senior year imaginable, and I think you've been outstanding and done just an awesome job. And I just want to congratulate you all on such an outstanding achievement, and just say that I look forward to seeing all the great things that you guys do in the future.
Hi, class of 2021. Congratulations, you did it. What an exciting time for you. We are all so incredibly proud of your accomplishments and all that you were able to achieve, especially during such a challenging time. Always remember to ask challenging questions. Don't forget to poke the beastie and feed it grass. And perhaps the most important thing, always have the courage to make a change when the opportunity presents itself. Actually, that reminds me of something. Give me 1 second. Okay, where was I? Congratulations, class of 2021. I wish you all the best of luck. You're going to do great things. Be bold and keep in touch.
All right. I hope you enjoyed this special surprise. For those families watching, I'll let you in on their inside joke. We had a food drive, and there was a challenge to see who could raise the most money or food. And we as faculty were pitted against the undergrads. And you guys were fierce competitors, and the faculty debated which side they should be on, because if the students won, Professor Sachs would cut his hair. Well, he cut his hair to honor your achievement and also a sign of his support and encouragement for everything and all the hard work that you've done over the past 4 years. So now I'd like to turn to our speakers for the evening. I'm really pleased to introduce them tonight. They were chosen for the instrumental roles they played in this year of crisis. So first, our student speaker this year is Jasmine Nguyen. Jasmine was part of a scrappy group of students, self-selected with Professor Slitterman, to respond to the plea of mHealth to find a way to outfit our clinical staff with disposable gowns. Suppliers were scarce, as were materials, and the clinic was in need of tens of thousands of these gowns. We began discussions with faculty, students, clinic staff, and a local company that produces large amounts of polymers and plastics. Of all of these cohorts, it was the students who stuck with it, with the aid of Professor Slitterman. They came together when a design was needed. They rose to the challenge. When materials suppliers was needed and the large company couldn't come through, the students found an alternative. And in the end, the crisis was averted. Jasmine considers this participation in this project her proudest BME accomplishment. And after graduating, she plans to complete a second internship at Medtronic before returning back to us at the University of Minnesota to complete her master's degree in biomedical engineering. So with that, please help me welcome Jasmine to the stage.
Good evening. We are gathered here today to celebrate the life and now passing of our undergraduate careers. I would like to begin by thanking all students and faculty who could and could not make it here today, and all friends and family who are watching remotely. Next, congratulations, class of 2021. We have made it. We are graduating. It's been a long 4 years, and I don't think any of us can say that we are the same person as we were when we first started. We've grown both physically and intellectually, and I will personally remember many unforgettable experiences, like failing my second ever exam, only to figure out it's physics and that doesn't really count. Or receiving a reply from a professor within 5 minutes at 2 a.m. in the morning, and then also being reminded to go get some sleep. Or getting a flat tire and having a Good Samaritan stop and help, only to also find out that Good Samaritan is from Boston Scientific and get their email in the process. I'm sure there were plenty of times we felt like we wouldn't make it, and that's fine. BME is a rigorous major, and our professors did their best to challenge us, to push us and teach us that we would need to work hard in order to accomplish results. But by standing here today, either remotely or in person, we have proven that when presented with a problem, we will rise to the occasion and overcome it. Now, the past 4 years have not been easy, nor have they been kind to our sleep schedules. But I think the class of 2021 showed great initiative when we used our group experiences to build a community. Now, GroupMe is not everyone's first choice of communication platform, but I believe it brought us closer together, especially during this pandemic, so that we are not just nameless strangers who happen to share a major. There have been actions that we'll not forget about after today. Now, I'm sure many of you remember the memes, the Mario-induced exam anxiety, and the shared relief of finally finding Waldo. But I also hope you remember how we came together during harsh times, how we shared videos on how to make face masks during the initial shortage of the pandemic, or when we cooked and delivered meals to classmates in grief. Not every engineering major or year accomplishes this, and we should be proud that we did, and that we can now look back at those memories and connections fondly. I have full confidence that every person in this class of 2021 will be successful in the future, because we are a class of persistence, resilience, and drive. Persistence because in fall 2017, there were 300 students in the BMEN 1601 seminar, and today, less than 100 are graduating. We didn't stop at the first obstacle, nor the second or third. 4 more years ago, all of us had the goal of graduating with this major, and today we can all claim to have accomplished this. Resilience is because our BME class of 2021 endured more than any other years. We faced 1.5 years of remote learning, lost internships, faced radical social change, and a tragic loss of a classmate. But we stand here today because of our drive. Biomedical engineering is unique because every person who enters this major does so with the intention of helping other people. Our class is more than just people seeking a degree. It's full of people who want to help and impact others at any level. Raise your hand if you participated in an internship or research. That's a lot of hands. And all of you managed to impact a company, organization, or research lab already. BME's drive to help others also became more apparent during this pandemic. We helped assemble ventilators. We participated in the Gown for You project, and we also volunteered at vaccine clinics. I know not all of us could have left our houses or returned to campus due to families during the pandemic, but during this virtual times, several BME students also participated in small projects to raise money for local charities. And as mentioned before, we competed with the entire BME department in order to raise over $1,000 worth of food. Now, I'm not very up to date on social media trends, so I apologize. So I will quote tea expert and great source of wisdom for me, Uncle Iroh from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Life happens. Wherever we are, we either succeed or not. I know the future may be uncertain, especially now, but life continues to move forward and we have to make the best of most opportunities. You do not have to be successful now in order to succeed in the future, but you should never stop trying. While this may sound cliche, I want to thank my parents because they have been one of my biggest influences in my life. I did not always listen to their advice, but their advice always managed to help me in an unexpected way down the road. We've all had mentors and people who have influenced us, and so it is my hope that all of us will be able to positively impact another person one day, even if tangentially. I also know not all of us will pursue future careers in biomedical engineering or even a medical-related field. But I hope you always strive to help others. I wish you the best of luck as you pursue your future dreams and careers, and I hope we can all meet again one day in order to share our new experiences. Thank you.
Thank you, Jasmine. And now we'll move on to our keynote speaker. It's my pleasure to introduce Armando Mitchell. Armando currently serves as the U.S. Director of Sales Operations and Commercial Strategy for Medtronic's Pelvic Health and Gastric Therapies Division, one of the fastest growing divisions in Medtronic. Armando is special this year because and every year, but especially this year, because he was the first to partner with us to help bolster the diversity, equity, and inclusivity goals in our department following the murder of George Floyd. I say partnership because Armando put in the time, the listening energy, and then the creative insight to help us reimagine how we seek to build an education that is accessible and equitable to all. These are the most critical pieces. But he didn't stop there. He also lobbied for resources at Medtronic, and they answered the request. A request to take a first step in a unique effort that bridges academia and industry to pave a path of success for all BME community members. Armando's own path of success included a position at Medtronic's corporate mergers and acquisitions team. He has over 14 years of experience across a variety of functions, including engineering, clinical research, sales, and market development. He holds an MBA from the University of Chicago Booth School of Business with concentrations in finance, strategic management, and entrepreneurship. And add to all that, the most special piece is that he earned his BS from the greatest engineering department in the land, our very own Biomedical Engineering Department at the University of Minnesota in 2010. And with that, it's my great pleasure to welcome to the stage Armando Mitchell.
I don't know if I'm worthy of that introduction, but I appreciate it, Brenda. I first and foremost just want to say thank you to Professor Ogle, Professor Odie, Professor Nedoff, and the rest of the faculty for extending this invitation to me to give this commencement address today. It's certainly a tremendous honor. Anybody that knows me knows that I have a great deal of pride and passion for not only the university, but also for this department and the biomedical engineering program overall. And so it is definitely something that is humbling, to say the least, and certainly a big responsibility. And so I don't take it lightly, and I want to thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for the opportunity. So to the esteemed class of 2021, you guys certainly, as has been cataloged so far in the program, you guys certainly have been on the front edge of a lot of firsts. I didn't verify this or validate this with Brenda before the program started, but I'm imagining this is the first graduating class that has undergone a year of remote learning, if I'm not mistaken. There are a few other firsts that you probably weren't aware of as well. You were the first group to get me to put on a suit in about 2 years, and so for that, you guys should be proud because I've been fully embracing the sweatpants and t-shirt life and Zoom culture for meetings at Medtronic. So, and in doing that, you also were the first to make me realize that I've significantly let myself go, as I feel like this thing is going to bust off of me at any second here. So bear with me if you hear a button flies off here and hits somebody in the face. I apologize on the front end. But in all seriousness, it's been already said a number of times, and it's worth repeating that, what you guys were able to do and what you guys are able to accomplish in this environment is certainly something to be tremendously proud of. And so, I want to say my congratulations. I know, obviously, being a graduate of the program, the hard work, dedication, determination, and effort that it takes to actually get to this seat right here. You guys aren't here by mistake. You're here because you put in the work and you got to where you are through all those characteristics that qualify you guys as you are right now. So I want to take a second to give you guys a round of applause, and I want you guys to give yourselves a round of applause as well. So when Professor Ogle originally asked me to give this talk, I initially was thrilled. I thought it was a tremendous honor, and that quickly hit me as far as I don't really know what to say to address this class. What do I have to say that's worthy of listening to, and who am I to give information or advice to the rest of this class here? Outside of the fact that I've worked at Medtronic for 14 years, and potentially I can help you guys get some jobs or internships if you guys need that. Definitely feel free to come up to me afterwards. I will be around floating around, so don't hesitate to do that if you feel that need. But in all seriousness, 3 things I want to share. I know we're on a tight schedule for the program, so I want to be relatively brief here and share 3 things that I hopefully you guys will be able to gain insight from and move forward as you guys step into the next journey of your lives. First and foremost, I want you guys to understand that you need to go boldly into the unknown and not let fear and failure detract you. 12 years ago, I was sitting in your seats. I was graduating. I had an internship in Medtronic, much like as I looked around the room, many of you. And I was in a role that I wasn't really passionate about, and I didn't really know if I wanted to do it or pursue it long term. But given the circumstances, I was 22 years old. I was broke. I had a mountain of debt. I'm sure things that nobody in this room can relate to overall. And, I found myself in a interesting position of getting a full-time job offer in a role that I didn't know if I wanted to take. And so I was really conflicted at the time because of the fact that I had this opportunity in front of me. I had all those things that are, sure, things that you guys are going through right now as well. And I didn't know what I wanted to do. Ultimately I didn't think it was the right path for me, so I kind of dragged my feet after I had the offer. In the backdrop, while I had been interning at Medtronic, I had gone out and had a ton of informational interviews, requesting information about different roles and things and functions like that. And there was one that piqued my interest. It was a role called a field clinical engineer. The role itself, you sit in the OR, you're collecting data for clinical research, you're working on the front end of R&D and cutting edge technology. So it was really something that sounded to me at the time extremely cool. The one problem I had was that it was, through conversations with 10, 15 people, it was a mid-year career role. This is not a role that somebody who is coming out of undergrad gets, particularly somebody coming out of undergrad with a BME degree. And so I faced that barrier and kind of looking at my opportunities. And about a day after I had the original offer for that role that I was hesitant on, the recruiter for that field clinical engineering role called me and asked me if I still had interest in the opportunity. I just asked one flat out question. I said, do you think I have a shot? I said, I don't know. I mean, what I've heard from across the board, I don't know if I have an opportunity here because everybody's saying it's not going to happen. The recruiter said, yes, I think you have a shot. And so for me, that was all I needed to hear to go 100% in on that opportunity. I ended up turning down the first offer, put all my chips in that basket, and thankfully for me was able to secure that opportunity. And reflecting back now on my career, I think it definitely dramatically shifted and changed kind of where my course of my career went because of that. And so my message on this point here is just, you guys are going to face barriers. You guys are going to face roadblocks. You guys are going to face things that are going to be adversity for you as you're moving forward into the next journey of your lives. I don't want you guys to let that detract you from what you feel like your passion is or what you want to pursue. There's always going to be somebody there that's going to say you can't do something or this is not possible. I want you to set those sights high and make sure that your aspirations are aligned with what you guys feel like you need to try to do and what you feel like you need to try to accomplish, because there's only one way to really stretch yourself and grow, and that's to put yourself in a position where you're likely or have a high probability to fail. So the second point I want to touch on is just to have the humility to slow down and potentially take a step back. I've had the pleasure of sitting in the CSE Dean's address for the last 3 to 4 years because I participate in the mentor program. And every year the class gets more and more impressive as they come in, the incoming class. Higher GPAs, higher ACT scores, more robust extracurricular activities. By the time you guys are sitting in these seats right here, you're certainly very, very successful, driven, accomplished individuals. And so, I had an opportunity to chat with one of your classmates a little bit ago, and it was, I'm not sure if you guys all feel this way in the crowd, but in a blink of an eye, you're 4 years past, and now you're sitting here and you're graduating. That is not going to change after you guys leave this forum. It's going to be, you're going to blink, and it's going to be 10 years. You may be giving a commencement address joking about, how your suit doesn't fit and how you haven't worn it in 2 years. So be mindful as you guys are going into this next phase and be willing to slow down, take a step back. You're going to be successful. The success is going to come just by nature of who you guys are and what you guys already have accomplished. So I don't want you guys to worry about that. I just want you to worry more about aligning your success with what you guys feel like ultimately you need to be doing. So that's professionally, personally, take an audit. Every 3 years as you guys are going out, really ask yourself, if I'm in my career, early in my career, am I doing what I want to do? Is this something that's aligned with my personal and professional goals? Is this where I want to be? And if it's not, have the courage to take a step back. And I think it was Dr. Slitterman who said, have the courage to change. Have the courage to change course if that is the case and you guys find yourselves in that position, because that's going to be critical as you guys move forward, because you guys will find success in whatever opportunities you're going to come across early on in your careers. And the last and final point, I hope I'm not over time. If I am, you can feel free to yank me off the stage, Brenda. I apologize. Is just to believe and trust in the power of community. You guys are graduating today. You're going to join 1,100 other grads who have preceded you. There's a whole host of individuals out there within the Twin Cities and in the world, really, who have gone before you, myself included, whose responsibility it is to make sure that your path is easier than mine was. And so I want you guys to really lean into reaching out, engaging the community, engaging those who have come before you, so you guys can learn and learn from my mistakes, learn from the pitfalls and roadblocks that I experienced, learn from the things that I watched and observed at other companies or other engagements with other individuals in their careers, so you guys can really accelerate your paths forward. And then as you guys get to the stage where you guys are now in a position to have senior leadership roles, or be in a position to start a company, or be in a position to develop a novel treatment for a therapy, be sure that you guys do the same thing for the classes that will follow you. Because ultimately what we're going to do at that point is we're going to build upon this community and make sure that we're in the best place that we can be as a biomedical engineering program overall, and just broaden the base of that we have and strengthen the entire whole and the collective whole. So with that, I want to say congratulations to the class of 2021. You guys have done a tremendous amount of incredible things, and I look forward to seeing what you guys will do in the near future. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Armando. We're glad to have you in our extended community, and I love the last point about building our community. Now, we're going to turn our attention to briefly recognize some of the wonderful achievements that you've all made. I loved how Jasmine had you all raise your hands, because you've all been involved and achieved so many amazing things. But at this point, I would like to recognize our graduates who have completed our University Honors Program. If you have done so, could you please stand? And can we offer a round of applause? Thank you. Next, I'd like to invite those graduating with Latin honors, so cum laude, magna cum laude, and summa cum laude. If you could please stand. And last, I would just like to invite anyone who has received a scholarship during your entire time here at the University of Minnesota, please stand. Wonderful. And now I would like to invite all of you, one at a time, to the stage to be recognized for successful completion of our biomedical engineering degree program. So this is how it's going to work. So ushers are going to lead you. You're going to line up over on this side. Professor Lim will read your name. You'll come up onto stage and stand here in the middle, in front here, between Professor Wong and I. We'll take a quick photo. We'll offer our socially distanced congratulations, and then you'll proceed off the stage and you'll have an individual photo taken down the line. You're welcome to bring up to stage either or both your certificate or diploma analog, which is just a message from us at BME, to hold in the photo, or you can take neither. It's up to you. Okay, I think, Laura, can you confirm that I've done the instructions correctly? Okay, great. Okay, we're good. So now we have our first row will be proceeding up, and Professor Lim, take it away.
Okay. Jeffrey Benjamin I. Patrick Stephen Barhouse. Tancho Bell. Callie Francis Berg. Shelby Bergstrom. Elise Marie Burning. Michael J. Brayman. Okay. Rebecca Ann Brewer. Joseph Broomhead. Emily Chandler. Okay. Claire Chen. Rachel Cho. Amy Elizabeth Choi. Emily Christian. Kevin Lester Clothier. Danielle Donahue. Andrew Eggerts. Milagros Fernandez Oromendia. Renee Shower Fink. Justin Fine. Benjamin Thomas Flanagan. Braden Fremling. Rachel Gosser. Eric Lee Ginter. William A. Guo. Joseph Hansen. Elizabeth? Yeah, Hiley. Perfect. Elizabeth Ann Hiley. Brooks Hadenfield. Cole Homer. Isha Irfanula. Ted Jennings. Joseph Hunjae Jung. Alexandra Kinjerski. Minwoo Kim. Catherine Lee. Ellen Marie Lewis. Catherine Lee. Ashley Elizabeth Marlowe. Dominic Marta Corina. Helena May Newman. Jasmine Nguyen. Alexander Nillis. Jacob Osterberg. Kylie Pacello. Easy one. Nicholas Patrick. Stella Peckham. Casey Olivia Peak. Maria Puff. Janae Putnam. Brianne Susan Rutherford. Journey Roberge. Emily Robidoux. Oren Jacob Rosenberg. Devin Saunders. Callie Schaefer. Noah Schmidt. Theodore Schmitz. Emmeline Sethi. Jake Smith or Jake Smith? Jake Smith. Morgan Taylor Sukup. Joshua Stadler. Matthew Steigoff. Cole Theobald. Joseph Thoen. Megan Treeks. Gavin Turner. Michelle Uchenick. Lindsay Marie Vermerlin. Madison Vogt. Zoe Weller. Emma Wilson. Catherine Woods. Sylvia Wu. Alexander Yi. It's okay, you're the last one.
Yes,
All right.
sir.
And the last one, Marcos Zachary. And let's give one more round of applause for this amazing graduate class of biomedical engineering.
You're getting a little bit of a wave in the back from Rachel and Laura. All right. Well, we did it. This concludes our BME graduation program. And I would like to leave you with one last request: to stay in touch with us. Please, please, please let us know how you're doing. One of the most amazing returns for us is just to be able to track you and see what you've done. I know there are amazing, amazing things coming in your future, so please connect with us. So with that, I say congratulations, class of 2021. Congratulations, and row the boat. All right, I have one more bit of semantics and logistics. So as you exit, ushers will be guiding you to the door. We ask that you proceed out as quickly as you can and leave hugs and well wishes till we're a little further away from the building. And then this piece is important. I invite all of you to join us for a time of remembrance for Kyle Keene. You know, one of our class of 2021 who isn't with us today. We have a chair up here in remembrance of him during our ceremony, but of course he's greatly missed. If you'd like to join us, as you exit, there will be a bucket of roses, white roses. Please grab one. And then Professor Wong and I will lead the way down to the East River Flats by Kyle's tree. Rachel and Laura will bring up the caboose, the ends of us, and as soon as they arrive, we will start a very brief time of remembrance for Kyle. So thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening.